Alright, let's dive into something that's both nostalgic and downright fascinating. Imagine two of the most iconic surfers of their generation, John John Florence and Dane Reynolds, sitting down to talk about the best session of their lives. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the kicker. It actually happened, and it's as epic as you'd imagine. Pause. So picture this. 2012, Japan, and these two legends scoring waves that they still swear are the best they've ever seen. What makes this really interesting is the timing. John John was just 18, and Dane was 26. Two different stages in their careers, two different mindsets, but one shared moment of pure magic. Personally, I think this is where the story gets juicy. It's not just about the waves. It's about the collision of their paths at this exact moment in time. Now, Dane describes it as the perfect combination of power and shape, and John adds that it was barreling off the takeoff with this insane speed and a perfect bowl bending at you. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a surf session, it's a metaphor for freedom. It felt like you could do anything you wanted, Dane says, and that's what surfing is all about, isn't it? The feeling of limitless possibility. But here's what many people don't realize. This was the first and only trip they ever did together. Crazy, right? Two of the most influential surfers of their era, and this was their one shared adventure. Fast forward 14 years, and both of them have left the competitive tour. Dane dove into filmmaking while John chased world titles. But what's striking is how their paths, though different, seem to circle back to the same place. Both have stepped away from the mainstream surf industry's big payouts to build their own visions of what surfing should be. This raises a deeper question. Is the surf industry losing its soul, or are these guys redefining it? In my opinion, it's the latter. They're not just surfers. They're pioneers, carving out spaces that feel authentic to them. Now, let's talk about their StabMic reunion. John's on a fancy new boat, Dane's on land, and they're hashing it out. One thing that immediately stands out is their honesty. Dane admits his favorite part of the tour was the attention, something I find fascinating because it's not something surfers often talk about. And then there's John's quote, "I just wanted to destroy everyone and win everything." Almost Machiavellian, don't you think? It's raw, it's real, and it shows the competitive fire that drove him. But it also makes you wonder, at what cost? What this really suggests is that these two, despite their differences, share a deep love for the sport, but on their own terms. Dane's aversion to competition and John's relentless drive to win couldn't be more opposite, yet they both ended up in the same place, stepping away from the mainstream to create something meaningful. From my perspective, this isn't just a story about surfing. It's a story about evolution, authenticity, and the courage to follow your own path. So here's my closing thought. What if the best sessions of our lives aren't just about the waves we catch, but the moments that define who we are? John and Dane's story isn't just about that one perfect day in Japan. It's about the journeys they've taken since. And honestly, that's what makes it so compelling. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep chasing those waves, both in the water and in life.